Play every time.
The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. Hey, the funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. Hey.
What's up, y'all? My name is Alex Thomas, and welcome to the Funny Don't Stop Show. It's going down. Man, you don't even understand the type of fun and laughter and joy that y'all about to go through in the next 2 hours. Yes, I'm the host of the show, but I have some amazing co-hosts, and I think I'm going to start all the way down to the left. My boy, real funny dude, straight out of L.A. Big round of applause for Savvy. Give it up for Savvy. Oh, yeah. Yes. I got my girl. She's representing the East Coast with a little Jewish twang to her.
Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dara.
Hey, what's up?
Now, here's the funny thing. I always say Sarah like Dara because most people say Dara.
Yes.
So I always have to say Sarah like Dara or Dara like Sarah, just so the people know.
No, Sarah with a D.
Exactly, Sarah with a D, yes. And to my right here, I have my boy, none other than the voice of reason, a.k.a. Fact Man, my homeboy, Sed Brass in the building. Give it up for Sed Brass.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Yes. And of course, you can't have a radio show without music. You got to have music. You got to have the hottest music there is from all genres and all generations. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Mr. DJ Dano in the building. Give it up.
What up?
DJ Dano. Back in the day, we used to call you Dano-matic.
That's right. Old school flashback 1900s.
Oh, no, you guys don't even say we're going to have a good time, but I'm just trying to get to find out how everybody's day and how their weeks went. Starting off with you, Savvy, how was your week so far, man?
Oh, man, my week was dope, man. My NFL network finally ended, so I can go pay back my last payday loan, bro. and I ain't got to keep paying DirecTV, man. It went by too fast for me, though, man. Everybody walking out on Trump got us on the government shutout. I want a government shutout over just wanting an extra weekend day.
We're going to get on Trump too today because we got a lot to talk about today.
For real.
Trust me, we're going to touch on everything. Dara, how was your week? How's your week been?
The week has been really good. Thank you for asking. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you asked, Alex.
Yes.
I'm so glad you asked. Today, actually recently something happened to me. Actually, sorry, Mom, if you're watching, I apologize, but you actually might be happy. But last night I had a really interesting moment. I went over to the Rite Aid store, and true shit right now, okay? Mm-hmm. And I went over to the Rite Aid store, and you know like how most people make a grocery list of some things that they need to get, like you got to get some eggs, got to get some milk, got to get some bread or whatever. How come my list was a roll of quarters, a pack of condoms, and a Plan B pill?
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I swear to God that happened. I could keep going, but
did you have all that written down on paper? Or was that?
It was here. I swear to God, I was in the car. Quarters, condoms, Plan B. Quarters, condoms, Plan B. I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
But that's very interesting.
It gets worse though. But I
want to hear about that a little later. You trust me? Sed, how was your week, man? What's going on in Sed Brass's life?
You know what? I just got back from St. Louis. I went to a beer conference of all places.
A beer conference?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes!
Black people go to beer conferences?
Yes. I call myself kind of like a ghetto sommelier.
Okay, what's a sommelier? You're talking with them facts and them deep words, brother. Some brothers listening, I know there's somebody listening go, sommelier, I think I went to school with her.
Yeah, no.
Sommelier Jenkins?
Sommelier is an expert in actual liquor. So, I go and I study liquor, beer, all those things in my own time, kind of like art. So they had a big beer conference in St. Louis. The good thing, interesting, I went to go see the St. Louis Arch, and right across the street was the courthouse. And I'm kind of politically conscious.
Kinda.
You think?
And
you can run mayor up for your neighborhood, brother.
Across the street, they had the statue of Dred Scott and his wife for the Dred Scott case. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but Dred Scott is like a major amendment that was passed so that black people can not be considered 3/5 of a man. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't know that was in the courthouse directly in St. Louis. So it's cool. I got a little bit of beer conscious in, and I got my black conscious in at the same time.
So I had no idea you were a beer scientist. I knew knew you were a fact man and you knew about stuff that the average person doesn't know. But when you say, how to say that word again? What's the word?
A sommelier.
A sommelier. Okay. Are there a lot of black sommeliers?
No, there isn't. There isn't. You can actually get. It's almost like a
beer
karate.
scientist.
It's almost like karate. You can get different belts in different stages. So a master sommelier goes through a very rigorous course where you got to actually do a blind taste test. You got to do a written test. It's like a hardcore thing.
So sommeliers, are they former alcoholics, or since you consuming so much different type of beers and alcohols?
No, these are liquor geeks for real. They can just sip a taste and tell you, 1945 vineyard from France.
So they're like beer Forrest Gumps or beer. What's the other dude? What's it like? Rain Man, like the Rain Mans of beer.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Do you drink, Dara?
Oh, yes. Oh, that was.
What's your favorite drink? I'm just curious.
Sorry again, Mama. Just making her proud today. Make her so goddamn proud. Fuck. I love red wine. That's like my go-to, red wine.
Okay.
I used to love the dirty martinis.
Okay. I heard there's a difference. There's a dirty martini, and did you know there's a filthy martini? Did you know that, Doc?
Yes.
There's a filthy.
I can't do the filthy.
Explain to the people out there, the up and coming alcoholics. What is the difference between a dirty martini and a filthy martini?
I'm glad you asked, Alex.
Explain to us, because there's probably people drinking right now as we speak. So
I hope you guys are. Okay? I really do, because it's about to be a shit show.
Okay.
So a filthy martini is when they put they use the olive juice, like the green olives, and it's very salty. So it's one ingredient. Actually, two ingredients. It's vodka and the olive juice. That's it. So when they put a little bit of the olive juice into the martini, they shake it up. It's dirty. But if you put a little extra olive juice, it makes it like salt water. It's like, so you're drinking the freaking ocean, and it's too much. You want to alkaline your body and your anus, you can really do it that way.
Alcohol, your anus.
I don't know where it
alkaline.
went.
You said alkaline.
Alkaline. Well, I did.
Oh, okay. Savvy, you drink?
I do.
What's your drink, man? What's your drink of choice?
I'm old school, man. Like that old school East Side, South Central. He said it already. That's exactly what it is.
Hold on. Shout out to Hennessy. If you want to be a potential sponsor, holler at us. Keep talking, Savvy.
Yeah, man. But it's that old school Hennessy, man. Hennessy. That's exactly what.
So you a brown dude? You a brown dude?
I'm a brown. Yeah, I can't take the light, man. Like that Patron and all. I can't do it.
Is that because it takes too long to get drunk, or
man? I just had a bad experience every time I drink it, man.
Okay, well, guess what? Tell us what that last experience was as you got drunk off that brown Hennessy. What happened? Is it okay to talk about?
Yeah, it's definitely okay to talk about it, man. I was at Las Vegas. No, actually, I'm lying. I wasn't in I was at State Line. I was at Whiskey Pete's.
Is this the one where you got raped by 3 midget chicks? Strippers? I wasn't really sure. Oh, not that story?
I thought I'm going to have to have you sign a non-disclosure form next time, man. I didn't want to tell that story.
Whiskey Pete's in Vegas, right?
Right, but that wasn't the time.
Okay.
No, man, I was at the blackjack table, bro, and I'm pretty sure typically it's happened before. But as long as you gambling, they bring you free drinks. Mm-hmm. And man, I'm there, bro, and they just bringing me Hennessy after Hennessy, and I'm winning. I got up about 3,200. Wow. Next thing you know, I'm so loaded, man. I get to hitting bus cards, man, and splitting tens. And the next thing you know, I had lost every dime I had on top of being faded. Oh. The pit boss felt so bad for him. He came up to me. He was like, "Hey, yeah, excuse me, man. This is what we can do for you. We'll comp you a room for the night.
Wow.
And then we'll give you some gas so you can gas up and get your ass
out of here.
Oh.
That was a terrible experience.
Wow.
So Hennessy is the culprit, but I still drink it.
Okay, so I got a question. That was a great story.
It's inspiring.
Let me ask you. I know you've only been doing comedy, like a year and a half. How long you been doing comedy now?
Stand-up comedy 2 years.
And how long you been on the whole Instagram, social media thing?
Since 2014, I've been there.
So you actually been doing the social media longer than you've been doing the stand-up?
Yes. Yep.
Let me tell you something about this dude. I don't know, like for all the people that are following us and watching right now, this dude is, I guess, what you would call a social media genius. You can check him out. It's savvy_amusing.
My man.
He dropped a video.
Mad funny.
This dude, like, hey man, I've been doing it 25 years and everything. A lot of times they think when you're an OG like me, you're not really, you don't have an ear to what's going on in the streets and the younger comics. lyrics and stuff like that. But I always do, because funny's funny, right?
Right.
I knew about this dude before I even met him. I started seeing all these videos going viral all over the internet with this dude doing all these impressions of all these superstar athletes and the press conferences and all this and that. It's like, who is this dude? I finally got to meet him at one of my comedy shows, and I've been a fan ever since, man. And I'm happy to have you on the show. Today, you dropped a video about 5 to almost 1 million?
Yeah, about 1 million.
Woo!
Yeah,
Big round of applause for that.
No doubt.
Can you please explain what it is in the story? Because that blew me away. I know people that post videos and you can't get 1 million views in a million years.
Oh, yeah.
You're so cool. I want to touch you. Can I touch you?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
God. Rub it off and get some of that luck.
All right.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it, Savvy.
Dara,
Yeah,
you know that black don't rub off, right? You
What'd you
rubbing
say?
on them. She
Black
over
doesn't
there
rub
rubbing
off?
on them. It
She's
don't
gonna
rub
rub
off.
off.
Black don't rub
It ain't
off.
going nowhere.
Well, she helped me out.
Maybe-
It's just I can put on my little
Maybe
gloves.
she can rub some of the lint off this motherfucker. Shit, I've been trying to get that off for the past month.
Right.
I have a lint roller in my car.
I was in a grocery store yesterday. A little lady came up to me and said, "You have cats, don't you?" No, I have lint. I can't get it.
I have lints,
I
not
can't get it. I
cat.
can't get it off.
So, Savvy, tell us about this video you dropped, because it's got a kind of a message behind it of something
Yeah,
that's going on right now in America.
It definitely does, man. And it's a very serious subject. It's about the government shutdown, and they like to put the gag order on a lot of government employees because they don't want you to speak on the hardship that's going on. So by me being a comedian, I can say whatever the fuck and do whatever the fuck I want to. That's
Right.
that's the privilege.
Exactly. Freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's your freedom of speech, and you know us comedians, Alex, we exercise the hell out of that.
Absolutely.
So what I did is I created a video as a frustrated TSA employee, and I was real extra with it. Like I put on the Jerry curl and all of that.
Wait, I got to cut you off right there. That wasn't extra, because I don't know how many cities I've been to, and I've seen a TSA with a Jerry curl. They have to be some of the most ghetto. I love them to death, but ratchet. Like, you could just get out of jail off a murder charge like yesterday and get you a job at TSA. You could be a stripper. You could be a stripper in the daytime, and your name be Peaches, and you got a job at Southwest.
That man ain't lying.
Shit.
Am I right?
No,
amazing.
he dead right.
And that's why people could relate to your character. But finish what you were saying.
Yeah. So what I did is I was acting like a frustrated TSA agent, like, man, fuck this government lockout, nigga. I can't eat. My kids can't eat. You know, I don't care if I get fired, et cetera, et cetera. And what I did is, because most of my followers that follow me on Instagram, they know I'm a comedian. So I pitched it to the big homeboy Snoop Dogg. Shout out to Snoop Dogg.
Shout out to Snoop D-O-double-G.
The dog father.
Yes.
So I pitched it to Snoop, and he lobbed it on his account, and that motherfucker caught fire. It's almost at about 1 million views right now on Instagram.
That's
But
what's up.
it's comedy, but there's an encrypted message within the comedy, man. Like these people they need to be paid. Don't nobody want to work for free. That slave shit is over.
Absolutely. Savvy amusing, ladies and gentlemen.
That was amusing.
Hey, another topic that's out there right now. I mean, obviously, the whole world is talking about this situation with R. Kelly. I know everybody in here has an opinion. I guess I'll just start it off by saying, fuck R. Kelly. I think differently now.
I'm not make you apologize.
Two thumbs down.
Let me tell you something.
2 thumbs down.
You know what I'm saying? I think differently now. I can't sit here and lie and be a hypocrite and act like I didn't love this dude. I knew every song there ever was with R. Kelly, right? But things changed when I got married. Things changed when I had a daughter.
Right.
I have a daughter now, man.
Right.
So it's like, wow, I don't even know or don't even want to imagine the things that I might do to this man if this man touched my daughter.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I've never been to jail in my life. I haven't even been in the backseat of a police car. But you might be hearing about the car bomb that went on in his car if he touches my daughter. You know what I mean? Savvy, you have kids. You have a
Yeah, man. I have a 3-year-old daughter, man.
oh, so
Yeah.
you feel me on this?
Oh yeah. I'm running in there, bro. Straight up.
So you coming in there with me, guns
Man,
blazing?
I'm going in there with you, man. Jamie Foxx Kingdom style, homie. We rubbing up in there.
And what's so crazy is it's like watching that docuseries. It's like what, 6 hours, 3 days, 4 days, something like
I
that.
haven't even seen it yet.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I haven't seen it
I
either.
refuse to
I
see
haven't.
it.
Why do you
You
refuse?
don't want to watch it?
I just
Wait,
don't wanna-
Sed, you go first. Why?
I just don't want to be a part of the drama. I'm just putting positive energy in my life.
Thank
and
you.
I know a lot of negative energy comes from that.
Right.
Whether it's true, I'm going to say that as my disclaimer, but for me, I'm not trying to ingest any negative energy, and so I know what's going to come with ingesting that. It's just like seeing a reality show episode and everybody's talking about it. I get it. I know the story. We've been knowing the story.
Boom.
I don't need to know the details personally myself. I just want to go with positive enlightenment, especially since everybody isn't going hard on Kevin Spacey, going hard on all the other gentlemen that's out there that I'm not going to name that's of other persuasion. But it's ironic when we get Bill Cosby, we get R. Kelly, when we get African Americans that are of our like skin color, we get to go hard on our own, but we don't go hard on everybody else.
But here's the problem with that. He's an African American.
No, that's a great point. That's a good point.
Hold on, but he is an African American that peed on a 14-year-old girl. So I can understand I'm not here to put down another black man, but it was like a 6-hour deposition. It was nothing but facts. They did not play these women and these little girls. They're not actresses. Yeah. They were telling their real stories. When you have this much stuff coming out, it's almost like I can't lie. I was like every other black person in America during the OJ trial. OJ didn't do it. OJ didn't do it. No. Right. Until you watch documentaries and you realize that Nicole had been calling 911 for years. Right. She had been. You always hear about ladies. If you do not put a stop to this man's going to eventually kill you. Right. It actually happened in her case. Right. So when I look at this, yes, I knew every single song. Your mind's telling me. No, I knew all the songs.
Allegedly. OJ allegedly.
So you don't believe the 911 calls?
I'm going by what he was actually indicted for. So it was allegedly. He was not pled guilty for the charges.
So do you think right now that OJ did not kill Nicole?
I'm saying based on our legal court system, he is innocent. So with that, anytime I'm going to claim, I'm saying allegedly he did these things.
What do you think, Sarah? I'm just playing with
what
you,
an
Dara.
asshole. What a fucking asshole.
Dara, what do you think, Dara?
You know what? These are touchy topics, but with everything, with all the evidence and everything that they provided, I feel that he is. I see your point. What? Guilty. But at the same time, I see your point too. Sed, I just that's a touchy one. It's like don't throw me in the hot box on that shit. I ain't touching that shit. I don't want to touch the glove and touch it. No disrespect, Nicole. I'm sorry, God bless your soul. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. I'm not an asshole. I love you.
Right. So, Savvy, what do you think? What do you think about the whole R. Kelly situation?
Well, I know my man just used the word allegedly, but there's a thin red line when it comes to that word, man, because you could allegedly also pay broke people to shut the fuck up. And that's exactly
what he did.
So you can get away with pissing on somebody. Yeah. Right. If you got lawyers just willing to raise a reasonable doubt and manipulate the system. So my personal opinion, yes, I think with the cryptic messages of calling himself the piss piper of R&B or the pipe piper of R&B, I believe that he's 100% guilty, and eventually I believe what happened to Bill will happen to him. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but he will be indicted for this.
It's crazy you said that because one of the first big lines in the whole series, he's like, man, they've been trying to get me for 30 years. If they ain't got me yet, no, nigga, you see what happened with Bill Cosby.
Right, they will get you.
They will. You can run, but you can't hide.
They will get you.
Now, you just brought up something else that I know, Fact Man right here to my right. Fact Man! A lot of people don't even know the word Pied Piper. Not only did he call himself that, people kind of knew the Pied Piper of R&B. One thing about the Funny Don't Stop show, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to laugh, but you're going to find out things that you had no idea about. Right. Sed Brass, can you please let everybody know, kind of like the story behind the Pied Piper? Yeah. Behind the Pied Piper.
No doubt. Yeah, so I was we was talking about this the other day, and I was letting you guys know that the Pied Piper goes back to an ancient Orthodox British England story where it was actually a folklore story where they hired the Pied Piper to blow the pipe to get rid of the rats in the town. So they had a rat infestation in the town.
That always confuses me. I'm sorry to cut you. I'm just blowing the pipe to get rid of the rats. What do you mean get rid of the rats? Like we have like New York when you have like a whole rat infestation. The guy comes in, blows the pipe. All the rats, come on, gather with me. Gather. Correct. Let's go this way to the lake. Correct. So we can destroy you and burn you in the fucking.
Let's go to Long Island. Let's go.
Everybody, we're gonna go over. We're gonna cross the bridge and go over to Jersey. But I mean,
it's like a snake charmer.
Maybe that's where he piped him too. New York.
I'm curious.
Finish what you're saying, Sed. I'm listening.
I'm curious though.
No, it's like a snake charmer, just like you had back in the day, a snake charmer. So any who he basically came into town, got rid of the rats, didn't get paid and compensated for the job. So then they asked him, basically beat it. So he got mad, came back, and basically used the snake charm against all of the children in the town, and then lured all the children away, and all the children were missing, and all the basically townspeople were like upset and mad because the children. So the irony is that R. Kelly used music to charm children, just like the Pied Piper in the story did, charm children and lured them away from their families.
Ew.
Wow, that's crazy. Because that worked.
And it worked.
What a douche. And that's what we call a douchebag, ladies and gentlemen. That is a douchebag.
Hey, I just want to tell everybody that's listening out there also, we need you to download the Dash app, all right? Download the Dash app. It is free, ladies and gentlemen.
Very free.
It is free. And you can find out about the Funny Don't Stop show. Also, if you want to call in, holler at us, throw out some crazy questions. Tell us where you're from. Let's just talk, Hit us up at 310-986-6610. I'm going to say it one more time. Call us at 310-986-6610. Another thing I want to talk about, man, because I'm real big on my LA shit. I'm a Laker fan all day, every day. We have any Laker fans out there? Hit us up.
I like them all.
Hit us up. I know we going through some tough times right now. LeBron is hurt. You know what I mean? And it's showing because, man, he missed 8 games and we've lost 6 or something like that. Dano, are you a Laker fan? Wait, I'm just curious. Are you a Laker fan?
Real quick, Sed. I'm born and raised in L.A. Inglewood in the house. So yeah, I've been in the Forum back in the day. Rolled over to the Staples Center when they grew up, and then got all those ring bling. So yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dano!
So you're an OG Laker fan. I'm talking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson,
Yes,
Byron
sir.
Scott,
Yes.
Kurt Rambis.
Yes.
That's for all my old school over 45 listening right now. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Word.
Old as
Back when they
fuck.
were wearing short shorts.
Right. Back when they used to hoop in panties. Pretty much. Yeah, that's back when they used to hoop in panties. When the NBA was sponsored by Victoria's Secret shorts.
Oh, I want to go back.
Hooping with the team with you not being in there.
Hey, man, well, look, I knew I was joining a young core, man, and them guys just got to learn how to win without me, man. It's going to be times. I understand I'm the greatest player in the world. I'm LeBron James. But sometimes, man, Father Time catches up with you, man, and I got a string, so them dudes they're gonna have to fight it out till I can get back, man.
I know, I appreciate, man. We need that. So I got another question, man. They're saying that so you have a 5-year contract with the LA Lakers, but they're saying that if you stay an extra 2 years, you might be able to be the first father and son team that's actually in the NBA, either playing on the same team or playing against each other with little Bronny. I've seen the videos. He's amazing, man. So I guess it's a 2-part question. Do you think you'll still be in the league by the time your son gets here? And the second part is, are you the one training him? Because this dude is doing some amazing things on the internet.
Hey, man, I try not to put that much pressure on my son, man. That's why I really regret naming him LeBron. Because I'm the greatest player in the world, man, and those some big shoes to fill, man. But I honestly do believe, man, if I continue to take care of my body, if Magic and Rob do their job like I know they will, and get us some more championships, and that takes some weight off my shoulders, I'm looking forward to playing with my son, man. Hey, not to shit on nobody. Can we cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss, LeBron.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you a real nigga from Akron, Ohio.
I'm just trying to make sure, man. But I ain't trying to shit on my body. But I'll take my son over a lot of players we got right now, man.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what this is. It's the Funny Don't Stop show. We talk about real shit.
Yes, sir.
So I got one last question, man. Do you decide on the prices of your shoes? I'm just curious. I got a pair of your shoes on right now because I'm really LA. But
terrible prices.
It's the most expensive basketball shoe ever. Explain that.
Hey, man. Well. The thing about it is not really up to me to make the price, man. If it was me, but I would still keep it the same, man, because, like I said, I'm the greatest player in the world. A lot of people look at Michael Jordan as the greatest player in the world, and y'all give him $200, right? So I said I'm gonna make mine $300 because if I'm better than Jordan, y'all gonna pay that $300 for my shoes, man. Hey, that's the way I look. I didn't build y'all a school, man. Let me get my money for my shoes, man.
That's a big round of applause for LeBron James, man.
Oh, man.
for stopping by the Funny Don't Stop show. I'm gonna call you again, man. And I'm gonna have you come back in maybe a couple weeks, man. Like maybe every other week, man. I want to holler at you.
Yes, sir. I'll definitely pull up on you, man. The Funny Don't Stop. Lakers all the way, baby. I'm LeBron James.
One more time, LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey man, I'm just happy to be back home, you guys. Like, I'm just happy to be around the kids, and I'm a brand new daddy now, so I'm excited about that. You know, and I guess me and Savvy the only ones with kids here now, right?
That's right.
I guess so.
Oh,
Are
wow.
we the only?
Wait, how old is your kid, Savvy?
right.
She's 3.
3, and my daughter is 3, and my son is 1. Savvy, I had no idea it was this expensive to be a daddy. I didn't know.
I didn't either.
It's expensive. Have you ever bought a stroller?
Yes, I have. I was the first one to buy one. Them suckers like $450.
Try 1,700.
I'm like,
What the hell? You putting rims on your shit?
No, for real. Let me tell you what happened.
That's why I stay single, man. That's why.
So you don't have to buy strollers.
That's too much
you
of
better
an
stay
expense.
celibate. See, single ain't enough.
That's
Right.
expense. That's too much of expense.
So let me tell you.
Sed and I both. I agree with you.
Let me tell you the story though. So my
What's
wife.
in my hole?
Yeah, exactly.
Plan B.
My wife, she took me to this little place called Bye Bye Baby or whatever, and we go in there, and you heard about it? Dara, you heard about
Yes,
Bye Bye Baby?
I've heard Bye Bye Baby.
It's like, it looked like a used car lot in there. There was like 1,700 different name brand strollers. I'm like, wow, I didn't know they had so many name brand strollers, right?
Right.
So the dude just comes up to me, he's like, welcome to Bye Bye Baby, can I help you? I'm like, yeah. And my wife is like, baby, I like this stroller right there. And he looked at it, he was like, no, that's a great choice.
Of course it is.
That's the 2019 Bugaboo. Yeah, heated seats, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Just 1,700. I was like, hold up. 1,700 for a stroller. First of all, 1,700 for a stroller. It better do more than just stroll. That bitch better go 0 to 60 in like under 6 seconds.
Me, you better push
Right?
yourself.
So he's like, well, you know, this is like the Mercedes-Benz Ferrari of strollers. I was like, okay, well, you know what? You can take me to the 82 Cutlass area. You know, take me to the 94 Altima section. Because I'm not spending that kind of money for a stroller.
Does it get commission?
You know, you would think. Yeah, right. Test drive
Well,
or
then he's
something.
an asshole.
Man.
You probably can take that stroller back to like the used lot or something. Just like
No, you probably can.
Yeah.
probably could.
Yeah.
You probably can. So, you said you want to stay single?
And I'm just staying single, man.
And why is that?
Yeah, it's just cheaper, man. It's cheaper that way.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, still, I'm not gonna lie though, because before I got married, that was one of the reasons I was happy I ended up getting married, because I was that dude that liked to wine and dine chicks.
Yeah.
So I'm that dude that, 6 sushi dinners a week gets hella expensive. Going to a club every night and popping bottles gets hella expensive.
Yeah.
Taking people shopping gets hella expensive. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'd rather spend all that on one woman.
But see, these new age millennials now, the chicks pay for you. So you
Is that the deal now?
Yeah, that's how I go.
So the last time you went out, so a chick paid for your food?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
pimp.
that's how I go.
Wow.
Pimping.
That's how I go.
Said.
Now that you bought it up,
That's how they work
Yeah. Now that you bought it up, now I gotta ask: was it Wiener Schnitzel or Katsuya? I mean, because taking you to Wiener Schnitzel's
Where?
$6 tops between both of you. Katsuya is show you if she really loves you.
Exactly.
Because with a couple of drinks, that could easily be $300-$400.
No, it was actually Catch LA. It was cool.
Oh, wow.
It was actually
You're
good.
trying to catch
It
a
was good.
wiener.
Oh,
She's trying to catch some wieners.
Catch LA has like a little small
Yeah,
pond
those
in the
are
back where they really go catch your fish before you eat it and stuff.
But you know, we in this role reversal society now, man. So now the women want to act like men and the men want to act like women. So,
That's true.
You know, so it's kind of some benefits to men that are acting like men.
That's
You
true.
just find the women that want to act like men, and then
He's
you just
right.
play into
Yeah, what do
that.
you have to say about that, Savvy?
No, he's right. They do have this big sort of role reversal thing. A lot of people would call it woman empowerment because they say for the longest they never made as much money as we have, or so now it's to the point where I guess my man is right. They're paying for some of us because the roles have shifted. So hey, I gotta agree with him on that. I didn't agree with him fully simply because I've never met that sort of person. But when he mentioned the role reversal, because I've seen it, I believe it.
Simmer down. Let's simmer down.
So what is your feeling on this, Dara?
Everybody simmer down.
Yeah,
I'm getting heated.
She old school.
My armpits are sweating. My armpits are
Did
sweating
you
right
say
now.
we're about to go play some music? Is that what you said?
Oh, we got some music. We're gonna come back to that one because I would love to touch on the fact that listen, I bought a man a drink before. Okay.
You what?
I bought a man a drink.
You gotta step
I
your
pick up
game
a couple
up.
things.
You
I take
gotta
care of
step
my
your
guys, but
game
I do
up,
it
Dara.
old school way.
Dara, you gotta step your game up. You gotta do more than buy a drink.
I fucking cook.
Okay, there we go.
The
there we
fuck
go.
out of
There we
here.
go.
I
There we
wash
go.
your goddamn underwear.
Okay.
Oh,
The
yeah.
fuck out of here.
Okay, all right. There we go.
Anyways,
Hey, well, check this out, you guys. We're going to play some music. We got DJ Dara. We got to turn up a little bit. Go get you a drink. We'll be right back here on the Funny Don't Stop show.
yeah.
Yeah. We back, yo.
Yeah.
We back.
And we back.
The Funny Don't Stop show. Yes. Hey, that's that new Chris Brown. He took Shanice's old joint. I know that's cold though. You wouldn't have thought that he would have just dug in the crates and you just pulled that out of nowhere and now it's a hit. So that's a good thing. Hey,
Not the same. But
you know,
I'm sorry.
Hey, be
I'm
honest.
sorry. I gotta be honest. Listen, I love it. I think it was great because some people, when you do a remix, you can do a remix and you can fucking nail it and you kill it.
Yeah.
Right? And it's great. You kind of like revive it, give it a little, spruce it up a little bit, throw a little sparkles on there and and relive the moment. That's nice. But no, it's nice.
I want something real left field. I want like 50 Cent to come out with like a Tevin Campbell beat or something.
Exactly.
And just flip it. Make Tevin Campbell like the first lyric in the Tevin. You're like, really? Tevin Campbell? Yeah. So, hey, you guys, we're back. The Funny Don't Stop show. Hey, I got to give a shout out to everybody that's been watching and listening. Everybody on Instagram, everybody following us on Facebook. Again, if you got questions, hit us up. 310-986-6610. I'm going to say it again. 310-986-6610. And everybody, please go download the app right now.
Yes.
It's free. Free. It's free.
I
All
love
right.
free.
The Dash app. So you can get the station, so you can kind of get aboard if it's new to you. Also, you got to follow all these people real quick. Everybody's going to tell you their Instagrams real quick, starting over there with Savvy. Let them know how they can catch you.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Y'all can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all those under the same name, Savvy Amusing or Savvy_the Amusing. That's SAVVY, Amusing.
Okay,
Where's
stop.
the underscore part?
Stop.
I got lost.
See, that's what I hate to interrupt, but Savvy,
Yo.
you ought to know. There's some people
The
out
nerd,
there
huh?
with
Kinda slow.
kindergarten education. You need to always spell. You need to, and I'm not knocking anybody, right?
Word,
I'm not knocking anybody, but they need to know about the underscore.
Listen,
they need to know
okay,
there's a lot of-
how to spell.
It's okay,
amusing.
Alex. There's a lot of dumb fucking.
Yeah, because be honest, I got to ask a question to everybody.
Like, I
right
have
now.
my slow moments,
How
you
many
know?
times have you tried to find somebody on Instagram or something and you just couldn't get the spelling? You're going like, I know I went to college. I know I could spell, but this fool did some ignorant shit on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be like the letter food, but they spell it FOO-3H9. Like, nigga, food?
Yeah, like, come on,
Or
bro.
PH.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
PHOOD.
PHOO double O with a
Oh
hyphen.
my god!
But the E is silent. Nigga, there's not an E in food. What are
Damn
you
it!
talking about?
Damn
So
it.
spell it one more time, Savvy.
Yeah, y'all. That's SAVVY_amusing. AMUSING.
Thank you. That's
I mean,
all.
that's it.
that
I mean,
I feel like
That
I'm
made
your
it
big
simple.
brother
I mean,
right now.
honestly-
You better get my brother's name right.
but you
Yeah,
really
you
just
go,
helped him
my
out.
man.
You really just helped him out.
Yeah, you did.
And also, you helped us all out too.
No, here's the
Let's
funny
keep
thing.
it real.
Here's the funny thing. You know how many dudes are in their car smoking weed right now going, I'm glad that nigga
Spelled
spelled it
that
for
shit
me.
out, yeah.
I wouldn't be able to figure that shit out.
Yeah. All right, Darren, so let them know about your social media.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram. That is my main page, and it's only one Dara. So it's ONLY, the number 1. Don't spell out 1. DARA, like Sarah, but with a D. Dara. Only one Dara. ONLY, the number 1. DARA. Instagram.
I love the East Coast.
Dara.
Dara as in Sarah.
I appreciate it so much.
Speaking of East Coast, before I get this way, where are you originally from? So the people don't get to know you.
Okay, so no, my entire family tree is from New York, and I was the only one in my entire family that was born in Hollywood, Florida, South Florida by Miami, like 20 minutes from Miami. So, and somehow I adopted my dad's New Yorker accent.
Oh, they call it New Yorker.
A New Yorker accent. And it comes in and out because it's funny because some people are like, damn, you sound Puerto Rican sometimes. And then sometimes I sound like this. I don't know. It comes in and out. My whole family, they're used to it. Like sometimes I sound like, I'm European or whatever, and it's been like that since I was a kid. They're like, we don't know. They're just
So you're
used to
kind of
it.
mixed. You're mixed.
I think I'm mixed.
Okay, because usually girls be like, you ask girls, so what are you? I'm Irish, 2/3 Indian, with a fifth of Saskatchewan.
With
You ever had a girl tell you that?
with a fifth of scotch?
Yeah, and I always say, okay, you mixed me too. I'm mixed with Compton, Long Beach, and Inglewood. That's my mix.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Polish.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm
Sed
sure
Brass.
she's seen some sausage in her time.
I have. Ew. Well, look who woke up to the table. He was so clean and wholesome, and now he's a dirty little piece of shit. I'm so glad you joined us. Thank you to come to the other side, Sed. I'm so glad.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
I'm
Sed.
always on the dark side. You don't see all of this melanin over here?
I
This
do.
melanin is cracking.
I love
I like the way-
I love melanin in my kraken. You know what I'm saying? Melanin McCracken. Okay, sorry.
I like the way
Hello.
he tried to get sexy.
That was
with you,
good.
though. He's like,
He did.
I'm always on the dark side.
I'm like, settle the fuck down.
You might as well finish the sentence and be like, and don't let the smooth taste fool you. Drink Coke 45 if you want to be all the way live. So Sed, tell us about your how can we find you on social media?
Mine is really easy because of
That's
my
what she said.
unique last name, Brass, Brass. So it's Sed Brass, Sed with an S, SED BRASS. So that's Sed Brass. You can find me on Instagram at Sed Brass. You can find me on YouTube at Sed Brass at Gmail, YouTube/Sed Brass. Facebook, look for Sed Brass. All of my stuff is Sed Brass. Pretty simple.
Damn, when nigga give him your social security card.
Yeah.
I just took a nap.
Yeah. Exactly.
This may sound so fucking corny, but have you ever had a chick be like, I'm gonna give you this ass, Sed Brass?
Ooh, that's a good one.
You ever have chicks say that to you?
I never had that one. No, I never had that one.
You never had that one?
Nah.
Okay. So now DJ Dano. Swing that mic on over to
Yeah.
DJ Dano. The one and
What up,
only
what up?
DJ Dano. How
Yeah.
can they find you, bro?
Man, I'm all over the socials, but I'm not really that social.
Really?
I mean,
Is that
I
because
got
you're so
'em.
light-skinned?
Nah, that's just because I got a beard now, so I try to keep it low profile. But no, you can catch me on the gram, the Twitter, and Facebook, all at I am DJ Dano. That's I am DJ DANNO, don't you know?
That nigga can spell.
Damn.
God damn,
He
that
really-
boy can spell.
I had some trouble with the I at first, but I got it down.
Is it like IAM
No,
or IM?
I with the number 3, Y3. You know what I'm saying?
I got a little.
No, speaking of spelling, I'm just
kidding.
huge on that, you guys. Like, I'm a serious, like, English. What is all that noise? Okay.
We're trying to get it just.
Sound like y'all over there loading clips in the 4.5. It's like we about to run up in the building.
Sorry.
Okay, no. The reason I'm so big on spelling is it's like, for example, my daughter, her name is Halo.
Halo.
Thank you. Halo, HALO. We kind of wanted to break the whole curse of like ghetto ass names and shit. You know what I mean?
Break the curse.
Yeah, we wanted to break the curse. The people like, how'd you come up with that name? I'm always honest. My beautiful wife came up with the name, so I always gotta thank my wife.
Shout out to the wife.
Brazy, yes, we're coming up
Wife.
with that song. We just wanted to do something different because I know black folks, we're guilty of that. We will take like the simplest name in the world and just make it the most ghetto.
Yeah.
Shit,
So-
so after my shows, Savvy, sometimes after my shows, believe it or not, people still want to ask for like autographs and shit, right?
Right.
So this one girl came up to me, she's like, oh my God, I love you, you're so funny. Can I get an autograph? I'm like, yeah, no problem. I'm like, what's your name? She's like, no, I really don't want to tell you because you probably gonna clown it and probably use it in one of your jokes. I'm like, no, I mean, just give me your name. I'm gonna write it down for you. No, but you probably gonna clown my name. I mean, but didn't you want an autograph?
Yeah,
Like,
you
what
just
about-
want an autograph.
She's like, okay, but don't clown my name. I'm like, cool, no problem. I said, what's your name? She's like, LaDasha.
Oh,
Damn it.
hell no.
Damn
No,
it.
wait till he
Damn
spells
it.
it though.
Wait.
Do you put a
Yeah,
dash
because you
in
remember the
there?
story. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, how do you spell LaDasha? She's like, L-A.
No.
Stop. No, I don't believe it.
No.
I don't believe it.
No.
No.
Nigga, that
Is
was
it
the
real?
most ghetto name I
that
have.
real?
L-A was her name.
No,
This
you're
was in
serious.
South Carolina.
You're serious.
Stop it.
This was in South Carolina.
It's amazing.
Shout
I
out
wanna
to
know-
South Carolina, too.
Dude, shout out to fucking LaDasha. Hold on. Shout out to LaDasha. You are my new friend.
Exactly.
I feel like I know
LaDasha,
you.
if you're listening.
I get you.
Wait, you know this?
I understand your mom. I get her. I feel like we're like so like connected and stuff. Like your mom and I like Like putting the dash in there is like, you
That
know.
is a real story, Savvy. Like I get that all
I've
the time.
never heard you tell that story. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah, no. But it gets worse, right? So no matter what city I go to, sisters, no matter who they are, I always ask them how to spell their names, right? It can be the simplest name in the world because I truly want to make sure that I spell it right.
Right.
And I never assume.
Right.
So there's one girl, she's like, oh my God, can I get your autograph? I was like, no problem. I said, what's your name? She's like, Kim. Okay, I'm like, so hi Kim, so how you spell it? She's like, nigga, you don't know how to spell Kim? I said, I know how to spell Kim. How the fuck do you spell Kim? She's like, K-Y apostrophe M
Oh, God damn it.
hyphen 3. I'm like, bitch, is that a P.O. box?
Shit.
Hyphen 3? Are you serious right now?
no, he's not lying. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, so I noticed something, Dara. When I saw you, I don't know if it's because you have long sleeves on or anything,
Yes.
but do you have any tattoos?
No tattoos.
No tattoos.
No tattoos. And
Explain how.
That's not
Because
kosher. Because it's not kosher. That's why.
Is that,
Tell them about the Jewish life.
She can
Thanks,
say
Sed.
it
Hey,
better
Sed,
than me.
tell me about my Jewish life.
Go ahead. She can tell it.
Right, Sed Fred. I mean, right.
Hey, he'll probably give you a fact on why you don't have a tattoo. Am I right? Is there a reason behind the kosher thing?
She was gonna go ahead and tell
There
you.
is,
Alright,
because with the Holocaust, when they have the tattoos, that's why a lot of people, some Jewish in the Jewish faith, they will not get a tattoo because they're like, they want to honor the people in the Holocaust who were marked on their skin. So,
That explains. So that's why you don't see too many Jewish rappers.
But you know, I'm not opposed to it.
You're not going to see a rapper with Jew York on his neck.
No, exactly. But like, you know, I never, and it's funny because a lot of tattoo artists have hit me up like amazing, badass ones. Like, you gotta, you know, like when you, what's like fresh skin, something that's like a fucking vampire. They're like, oh, fresh skin. Oh. Let me get on there. You know,
I never
they
thought
use me
about
as a
that.
canvas.
So when they see you
Like fresh
and you
skin, they're like,
don't,
you
it's
don't
like
want
a
to
fresh piece of paper.
Yeah, they're like, can I ink you
that
up?
makes
Like,
sense.
and like, listen, some of these artists are amazing. They're talented. I'm like, I love you. You're amazing. That's awesome. But I like to keep it just plain and simple and
What was the tattoo? It was a
And,
Star of David, right? Wasn't it like wasn't it like a Star of David they put on the side or something?
no numbers.
Numbers? Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Savvy, let me ask you.
QR code.
What is it?
Like a barcode.
Oh, like a barcode. Okay, Savvy, do you have any tattoos?
No tattoos.
Okay, you're like me. I don't have any tattoos.
I thought I was the last nigga left with none.
I thought I was too. Hey, welcome to the club.
My man.
Hashtag no tats.
That handshake,
Hashtag
that
no
handshake was
tats.
so real.
It was.
Wait. So DJ Dano, you don't have like a turntable tattoo on your arms? You don't have like a mixtape on your shoulder or something?
Not yet. I think I'll do it when I retire though. Tape on your shoulder. Damn.
So, Sed Brass, you don't have like any tattoos at all?
No tattoos whatsoever.
Never a desire to?
No tattoos, no earrings, none of that. Nah.
So what is you guys feeling? Because that's a topic now that's huge right now. And I'm seeing it left and right. And I know I couldn't have did it in my mama's house. So the new thing now, I'm going to just throw it out there and whoever wants to grab and talk about it first. And I'll bring it around the end. The tattoos on faces. Like all these rappers now. Oh, yeah. I know, I want to say it started with Lil Wayne. But this whole new generation, it has become like the uniform. Right. It's kind of like the look. Like you cannot even have a song out yet, but you got 6 tattoos on your face.
Yeah, he's right. Yep.
What is your feeling on that, Savvy?
Well, man, I my personal opinion, I come from, old school, man. My grandmother was, she passed away at 94. Okay. And they wasn't having it.
Oh, yeah.
She was opposing against any ink on the skin until the face was just the cardinal sin.
Ultimate, right?
Yeah. Because even when we were coming up, man, I came up in L.A. in the gangbanging era, and even the blacks wouldn't tat the face. Yeah. You would see
like you can be the hardest dude on the block, but you are not putting a pistol on your cheeks.
Yeah. No, like the essays would do it.
Yeah,
the
but the blacks was just a no.
Right.
But that's just one fad. I'm not with that, brother. I'm just not with it. I don't care if you're a millionaire and never have to work in your life. I'm just opposed to ink on the face.
Yeah, I don't get it. And then I always go like, what if rap doesn't work out for you?
Right.
Like, how are you going to walk into Wells Fargo and want to be a teller? They're going to call the security on your ass.
Right. What's going to happen after that?
Yeah, like you can't work at Macy's with Crenshaw on your eyebrows.
No.
I feel like looks like a fucking idiot.
Right,
I'm
right.
sorry.
So-
I feel like Wayne is like one of the only people that can pull that shit off.
He's the only
Because
one.
he really he started that shit.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
He really did. You know, and also like in the Latin in the culture out here in LA, because I'm from Florida, like in the East, so. Out in LA, that was really, I think, where it started, right? Correct
Well, no,
me if I'm
you
wrong,
know-
but like,
I think it
well,
started from like white punk rockers.
Yes,
Probably,
yes.
yeah.
Like
The
in
white-
London.
the white punk
Yeah.
rockers
London.
have infiltrated basically the rap scene. So a lot of them want to be punk rockers. So that's where Lil Wayne came in at. He want to be all of basically the liberal corporate rock world. So that's infiltrated the black industry and within rap.
And
so
by
that's what
him
we're dealing
being
with today.
so huge, it's kind of like the way Tupac sparked a whole generation of the blueprint. I'm just going to use one tattoo and one tattoo only. The thug life
Right.
Yes.
on his stomach, right? That became almost like
Iconic.
the blueprint.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
That's
a thug.
iconic.
I've shot somebody.
Right.
I've been to jail.
Right.
I do crazy gangster shit, nigga. That's what I need to make it official.
Right.
But they would just put their neighborhood or their.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
But the
Dara.
teardrop, go ahead. But the
I have a-
teardrop tattoo.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I have a question for you from a woman's point of view, a woman's perspective.
Yes.
Are you single?
Yes.
Okay. So have you had one of these dudes ever come up to you and try to holler at you and he's got tattoos on his face? And then I guess it's a two-part question. That and what's your feeling on that? It's just in general. Would you, I don't care if he's the cutest dude on the planet, would you fuck with a dude that's got, the name of his city on his left cheekbone? Like, nigga, does that say Culver City under your eyes, nigga? Like, I'm just kidding.
Is that Studio City? Is that Glendale?
Is that Van Nuys on your earlobes, motherfucker? All right.
Well,
Damn it, that's funny as shit.
Some of the conscious community gonna say, well, in Africa you got people with paintings on their face, and you're gonna
Right.
say
It's different.
It's a
It's
tribal
different.
thing.
people,
That's-
yeah.
But
So
that's
you know
also
what I'm
not going to fuck with your money.
Right.
saying?
Because
So it's the same excuse for braids and dreads. It's like the same thing. We
Right.
kinda
I'm just
shun
saying,
It came from
braids
the
and
past. It
dreads.
came from the past.
Right.
Locks, tattoos in the face, tribes, all of that. It's not like
Beards.
it's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not like some white punk rockers started the tattoos on their face.
Yeah,
let's get it straight.
But we don't want you to dance around what he asked you though. We want you to answer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
exactly.
And then
Thank you,
there was-
Savvy. Thank you
My-
for keeping us on cue right there.
My ADD started kicking in. I started to get a little lost there.
Yeah, we're
for a
going to talk
second
about
there.
ADD next. All right, go. I'm
So
listening.
if a man approached me and he had a tattoo on his face, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Have I been approached? The first question was, have I been approached by a guy with a tattoo on his face? Yes, I have. Second, would I shtup him? Basically, is that what we're getting? Are we
What
going
is
to
shtup?
Shtupping is
Jewish word.
banging.
If
It
Fact
goes
Man,
like
if Fact Man can't help us with shtup, you might need to tell the word what shtup is.
I'm not well
because I don't know what
versed in
shtup
Yiddish.
is.
I'm not that well versed in Yiddish, but I'm gonna assume.
But you got Yiddish though. You got that.
Yeah, he's a smart dude.
Oh my God.
This motherfucker's- Fact
Fact
Man.
Yeah, I know
He's
the
so
difference.
smart. God damn it. We got to
I know
have
the
one of the
difference.
bunch.
I know
Yeah.
the difference between Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew, modern Hebrew, and then Yiddish. It's like
Yeah, my man.
This nigga went to 16th grade. Goddamn it.
Hey,
Nigga, everybody else graduated in 12th grade.
great, man.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I just.
You got to have a guy like that on the
You
squad,
have to
though.
I
have
do. We do.
Got to.
If
We
I
do.
had him at my school, I wouldn't have to cheat off my homeboy Yin's homework. I would have sat right next to him.
But no, I got to tell your story.
I
You
wouldn't.
said
I
you
wouldn't
didn't
be
wanna
if a man hit on me. And here's the thing. I'm all about the personality and who they are, for who they are as a person and their soul, not about what they look like on the outside. I dated a guy. I look back and I'm like, how the fuck did I? No, I'm dead ass serious. I look back. Ladies, can you agree with me? Have you ever looked back at a guy and said, how the fuck? How did I shtup him? Like, how did I even like? How did he put his? Well, let's.
It's okay,
So,
you can
know.
cuss.
Yeah, you
I can cuss. All right. Well,
course.
hey there. How'd you insert your penis inside my vagina? Like, how did that happen? I don't even know. I was holding it in my hand, and the next thing you know, no. But I'm just saying, like, but honestly, but in all seriousness, I don't give a shit about what somebody looks like, because I've dated some guys. I look back and I really legit, no bullshit. I look back. I'm like, how the fuck did I fuck this troll? I did. I look back. I did.
Hey, ladies,
I
stop.
did.
I have to interrupt. Ladies, if you have fucked a troll, please call the number 310.
Please call.
986-6610. That's 310-986-6610. Either you fucked a troll, a nigga that has a gun on his face, the name of his neighborhood. Hit us up because we really want to know. I don't ever like knocking it because I want to hear. Everybody's got a story. One of you chicks are going to be able to explain to us why you fucked a troll.
Yeah.
And we're going to all go, you know what? That made sense.
And you know what? And you know what?
The troll could have also been security for you. He could have been your weed man. He could have been the nigga that sold you the rims for your 94 Altima. Whatever it is, we want to know. All my Facebook, my Instagrammers that are listening right now, by the way, if you're just tuning in, this is the Funny Don't Stop show on Dash Radio. Everybody, we need you to download the app. You're going to see us. If you ain't hip to us, oh man, you've been missing out. You got to tune in. We're going to hit you a little later with how often and what nights and what days. But right now, the topic is tattoos. And Dara is telling us
about fucking trolls.
About fucking trolls. So one more time, ladies, if you have fucked a troll, if you fucked a nigga with one eye, but he's cute, it could be one green eye, and the nigga has an 8-pack, and he's a trainer, and his cock is 17 inches long, but he's got one eye.
Oh my God.
Hit us up.
Oh my God, I hate you.
986-6610.
Yeah, once again, 310-986-6610. Call in if you fucked a troll, because ladies, you're not alone.
Come on, and I'm like that you said that. I'm gonna just add to that. They try to act like, I guess it goes both ways. There's dudes out there try to say they've never fucked a fat chick. When they're laying up with a Kimbo slice right now.
I don't discriminate.
I hate you. This guy is good.
It goes both ways.
This guy's good.
Sometimes the rent needs to be paid.
God damn it.
Bills need to be paid, and people do. In fact, if you gave a troll some ass for a good reason, hit us up at 310-986-6610. Now let me tell you
it's hot in here. It's really. I'm schwitzing so bad right now.
So
my pits, they're going.
I gotta tell my story. So you guys all know Doc. I don't know Dano. I don't. You know who? What's his name is? The little rapper Soulja Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for my listeners out there that aren't really knowing, he got the Gucci emblem tattooed in the middle of his forehead, right?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Yeah,
and if you pull him up right now, you guys can pull him up. He has
Soulja Boy, I love you. Stop it.
Yeah, he
right
put the
now.
Gucci, but they asked him, Dara. They asked him in an interview. They said, "So why did you tattoo the Gucci emblem in the middle of your forehead?" And this fool said, "Because I done spent over $1 million in my life at the Gucci store. So I feel like since I've done that, that should show loyalty. I should be able to, they should look out. Maybe I'll get a deal." This was his words.
So does he get fucking points?
That nigga didn't
like
get
Ralph's?
a keychain from Gucci. That motherfucker can't get a Gucci sock.
kidding me.
They do not. How the fuck do you think Gucci Man feels himself? He named himself Gucci Man.
Right.
And that nigga can't get a sweater for free there. So you understand?
Not gonna happen.
No, but they ask him.
What
They
an
ask him
idiot.
like, why did he say he's gonna spend over $1 million in his life? And I'm like, well, dude, that's stupid.
It is stupid.
Because I've spent over $1 million in my life at the McDonald's.
Yes.
And I don't have
see-
fries tattooed on my
Right.
forehead.
I don't see a fucking.
real
I don't have the golden arches
Right.
over my eyebrows. But you know what? Just so I can maybe get a deal for McDonald's or something, right?
Yeah.
But you know who did it? Who really did it first? Not first, but a little before them. When they looked up, it was Gucci Mane. You all know who Gucci Mane is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Gucci Mane is 3 times darker than my pullover right here, right? I never understood, and it's crazy when I say this. Savvy doesn't have
Can't
tattoos.
see you.
I don't
Can't
have
see you.
tattoos. Sed doesn't have tattoos. Dano doesn't have
I don't have any
tattoos. But
tattoos
you know what
either.
I understood, and y'all can chime in with me on this?
Yeah.
I never understood, and nothing against my dark-skinned brothers, because I'm brown, but I've seen some purple niggas, right? That have
shit.
tattoos.
Yeah.
God
Like,
damn it.
nigga, I'm standing right next to you, and I cannot read those bitches. I can't read a tattoo on you if you are midnight blue.
That's the point.
Midnight
That'd be like that. That'd be like me
Midnight blue.
signing a black T-shirt with a black Sharpie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just no point.
I'm sorry. Can you
Exactly.
that
There's
can
no
you say
point
that
in
again?
having
That
it.
was so good.
What'd you say, Sally?
Yeah, you just-
There's just no point in having it.
There's
No,
no
there's no
point in
point.
having
It's
it.
like a waste of
birthmark.
money.
You just
Yes.
A birthmark.
you cannot
Half the
see the
Oh,
shit.
Right, no, here's the crazy
Like,
thing
you
about
should get a
Gucci
discount
Mane.
for getting tattoos.
You know what I'm
what I'm saying?
saying?
If you're black, you should get like dark, like you said. Like maybe you should get a discount.
Right.
I'm just saying.
No, you're
I don't know.
right.
I don't know if it's
Or-
the chewing me. I'm sorry. Oh my God! I said something crazy and racy. Oh my God! Fuck my
Or
life.
find
But
a
I'm just
way
saying.
to use
Just in time
use
for the
white
midnight
ink
special.
shit. Hey, Alex, they can use some white ink or something.
You
That's
know-
what I was gonna say. Bone.
Exactly.
That's the only way.
Bone.
Or how about
Taupe.
how
There
about
you go.
how
That's
about
a little
opaque?
Opaque. No. Here's the
Pearl?
crazy part. So Gucci Man, he got his tattoos right after he got off his murder trial, right? And the dude, the tattoo he got, I don't know if you guys remember this. The hip hop heads will know. He got 3 scoops of ice cream.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tatted
I remember that.
Tatted
Yeah.
on his face.
I remember
That'd
that.
be like seeing Suge Knight with a Hello Kitty tattoo on his face. I didn't understand that. I did not understand.
It started the outrage of just basically ignorance and tattooing.
Who got
Yeah,
who
he's
got the
right,
3
though.
scoops of ice cream on his face again? Who?
Gucci.
Gucci,
Come
damn
on,
it,
Dara,
Gucci,
you
damn
know who.
Gucci.
You keep up with all the urban.
Well, no, I'm an old school hip hop girl.
Okay.
Oh, you're an old school.
I'm an old school
So
hip
name
hop
me
girl.
name somebody from the old school, because we might be able to flip that to that, because I'm a hip hop head and I think everybody else is.
Yeah.
There's been a huge change in the change of hip hop. Hip hop is definitely more ignorant than it's ever been. I'm not mad at it because I understand it's a new genre.
But we're gonna talk about it.
But we're going to talk about it like I'll
Because it
never.
bothers us.
It bothers us, exactly. I started off with this. Ice-T, I think this was like 4 or 5
Yes.
years ago. He had a big beef with Soulja Boy.
He did.
But Ice-T was like 65.
That shit
Soulja
was
Boy
funny.
was like 19.
That was funny.
That'd be like Lil Wayne having beef with Lil Richard.
My favorite Ice-T album though is when he had his wife. Was it a Darlene?
Oh, the most famous hip hop album cover
As a
ever.
kid, I didn't even care
Darlene.
about the music. I just wanted the cover. And the album had her on the front, and then you flip the album over, and then it was the back shot of her.
It
that
was her
like
ass.
the best cover.
It
of
was the
all
greatest
time to this
ass.
day.
It was the greatest ass in hip hop history.
Next to Two
Yes,
Live Crew.
yes.
Fucking album.
No, she killed the Two
Cover.
Live Crew.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
But yeah,
next,
Two Live Crew
next
too.
to like another.
Yeah.
Luke
Yeah.
took it to the next
Oh,
level.
Luke, yeah, that's my.
And he
that's-
just basically curated his whole
Yeah, right.
world around booty and ass.
Yeah.
Don't stop, hit the booty, let me see. That was a whole
Shit.
world. But back to what you said, I see he was groundbreaking on that,
Yeah.
because after that, the big thing, kind of like the blueprint thing that we talked about with Tupac, you had to have a damn near a butt naked chick or something like that, either in your video or on your album.
But that
cover.
Or
was
a
the end
butthole.
of that was the end of collecting album covers and like the iconic period of when you could get an album cover, you could take it out, you could read the inside. It had a journal inside. You got photos. You could flip through it. It was like a little journal book that you could buy.
It was huge for the culture.
It's a whole experience. You take the album, you listen to it. And
Oh, they
you
don't
take
know
the
nothing
album.
about that
But
nowadays.
yeah.
Because nowadays, remember our generation, I guess we might be telling our age, we used to like Jay-Z said on the album. That was an experience, actually opening the CD or the album, reading who the producer was.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that was the background vocals.
The
they shot this
musicians,
where? Like nowadays, you
everything.
just download, play the song, you don't know a motherfucking thing. And that's why so many of these dudes sound exactly alike. If you agree with us and you want to talk about the state of hip hop right now, please hit us up at 310-986-6610. One more time, 310-986-6610. I'm one of those type of people that I can talk about everything from KRS-One to Eric B and Rakim, all the way down to Soulja Boy and Lil Uzi Vert. Because, the culture has changed. Like, what is your feeling about? We West Coast dudes, so we grew up with, Eazy-E and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Ice-T. But what is your feeling on the state of hip-hop right now, Savvy?
Oh man, it's in a 911 emergency, man. That's true.
Blatant.
And the thing about it though, bro, like when I was coming up and got into it, all the hip hop, like you say, was Ruthless Records, Easy, and then the Dog Pound came out with Snoop, and then from there you had Dub C, Mac 10. So I was really into like the gangster hip hop, but now you got these same hip hop artists saying that they're just as gangster, but some of them look like the villains of Batman. Like what's the one? What's the one? Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
That's culture
Damn it.
vultures for you,
Yeah,
man.
little
That's what we got
gangster,
right
little
now.
My Little Pony.
Looks
Yeah.
like Skittles, a fucking pack of Skittles.
So hip hop has gotten completely strange to me. And like Alex said, maybe I'm just showing my age. Maybe somebody gonna say, "Oh man, you old, man. You old. You don't know nothing about that." But it is completely weird. It's like this era this hip hop era is just strange.
And don't get me wrong, I understand how, our parents did the same thing to us.
They did.
They looked at it, what the hell is a LL Cool J? What the hell is Two Live Crew? Marvin Gaye is real music.
Right.
Gladys Knight and the Pips
Yes,
is real
yes.
music.
Right.
That's just because they didn't understand the generation, the genre that was about to happen. I'm not knocking the young dudes because I understand people, like as we were joking about them earlier. with the internet, anybody and everybody can be a star now.
Yep.
It's true.
You can live in your mama's house, have a nice little laptop computer,
Right.
be upstairs, get in GarageBand, fuck around, come up with a beat, and go platinum tomorrow.
It's just right.
Without a label deal, without you knowing who Russell Simmons is or Baby from Cash Money. It's just, that's the generation. Because that's
Without knowing
kind of
the
what
history.
happened with Soulja Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't really be mad at a 16-year-old kid for fucking around on his computer.
And having faith in himself.
Having faith in himself
Having
and
faith.
fucking around and having the hugest ringtone of, the biggest ringtone of all time.
Right.
So it gave him a lane. And now it's just out of control, but there's a lane for it.
Right.
There's a
lane
lane.
for
I
the
respect
ignorant
it.
shit.
But you want to know what's crazy too, man? As ignorant as he is, one of the biggest artists of all time actually sampled that dude's lyrics. Beyonce used it.
Who? What?
You remember that? I don't. Fact Man. What's the name of the song?
Yeah, fact.
She said, because I'm gonna sound.
We don't
stupid.
even Google anymore. We just go, yo, fact man.
Yeah, I'll
don't even
sing.
know that
I'll
one.
sing you the lyrics because I can't sing. So, but she says that I hop up out the bed, get my swag on, then I look in the mirror, say what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up.
Nigga, did you just make that up?
No, you don't think I'm playing?
That nigga said, I don't sing, but he sounded good as a motherfucker.
Actually,
Y'all
his
sing.
Y'all
The
don't
tone
remember
was nice. It was a nice
song,
tone.
The song by Soulja Boy, I hop up out the bed, turn my swag on.
Oh,
Then I look in the mirror, say what's up.
I like that song.
Yeah.
You had to do it 5 more times.
There you
wasn't
go.
it? Now you got me thinking. He
I like that
sampled
one.
that?
No, she sampled that from him.
Wow.
Oh, Beyonce.
Yes.
She was inspired by it.
I didn't know that.
Beyonce fan. You know the song? Oh, okay.
No, but Beyonce, at the end of the day, Beyonce still is an H-Town girl. She from the South. Shout out to Beyonce.
Right. Shout out to Beyonce.
Oh, by the way,
Shout out to
Beyonce, if you're listening, call 310
Yeah, go ahead.
986-6610.
We're gonna have Jay-Z calling
Yeah,
out.
Jay-Z, call us up 310-986.
Call you up, nigga, chigga.
Oh, wait, we have a
Making
caller.
up shit about my wife, son.
We have a caller. It's
No,
lit. It's
yeah,
Jay-Z, everyone.
I know. But that's talking about the state of hip hop. We could talk about that for hours because the game has changed. Like again, I'm not knocking the young generation. I realize it's something new. Also, when you brought up born and raised in South Central, I'm born and raised in South Central also. But I was one of those dudes. I used to catch a lot of flack because even though I was from South Central LA, I loved all hip hop. I loved East Coast rappers too back then. I wasn't one of those dudes that like, I only fuck with the Dog Pound.
Right.
I only fuck with the Nate Dogg and them. No, nigga, as quick as I knew who Noriega was, nigga. I knew who AZ and Nas was. You know, I knew who Big L was. Like, I'm a real breed.
You was a rare breed, though.
Yeah. I'm a real hip hop
he
head.
is rare, too.
Like, I knew about Common when he was, when he first came, Can I Borrow $1? I knew about the Midwest. I knew about, because I also grew up with the Far Side.
Yes.
In the East Coast, they ended up trying. Doc, you remember that when you? Come on, man. We all grew up together, and a lot of people don't realize that at that time. You wouldn't have thought that kind of music would have come out of the West Coast when like NWA and they on top of the world. Right. But people forget there was a group on the East Coast that was out of this world at that time too, and that was Tribe Called Quest.
Right.
Yeah.
People forget that
The
Exhibit
best.
was
It's
hip-hop
in my
too.
player right
Exhibit
now.
also.
People forgot that Exhibit wasn't West Coast. He came out like underground hip hop. He was basically hard as hell at the time.
He was hard as hell. That was
Kendrick
during
Lamar
the
before Kendrick Lamar. He was the first like
Exhibit's
hip hop
the shit.
West Coast cat.
Exactly.
Was that before
Did he change his whole
paparazzi?
style up?
Before the paparazzi?
Yeah, the alcoholics,
yes.
the licks,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
all
the
that.
licks,
And
that's right.
but a lot of people don't realize that's Tupac's similar story. People, for a younger generation, they think he was just straight West Coast. I guess now the movie came out, now they know he was New York, then to Baltimore to the Bay, from the Bay to LA. I mean, Tupac had a nice, well-rounded 25-year life, man. Rest in peace, Tupac, because he goes down as one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I gotta give a big shout out to, speaking of that, shout out to my boy LT Hutton, who was an executive producer of the All Eyes on Me movie. We gotta give people shout out like that because we need more black executives out there who are able to, do films like that. I think it cost them like $15 million, but they made up to this date like $92 million worldwide.
Good flip.
Wow.
So yeah. So a lot of people, whether you liked it or not, what happens is when black filmmakers get to make films and they're any type of successful, it opens up more doors for more black films, for more TV shows. That's something I want to talk about a little bit later. Also, supporting our own is huge, man. I mean, shout out to Marlon Wayans, another good friend of mine. The show, the show unfortunately just got canceled, but for a show to be on NBC that's black, that's huge. Because the last time we had a black show that was successful was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which was 15, 20 years before that. So anytime we can get black folks on major networks, here's money in the movie theaters, we need to support that. So with all that being said, we're about to go play some music, right? We're about to play some music. DJ Dano got something very, very interesting. DJ Dano, let's talk about that.
Yo.
Let's talk about that. I know everybody in social media right now is talking about the 10-year challenge.
That's right, 10-year challenge, man. That's where you take your current pictures, you take one from 10 years back and put them side by side. So you know what? I was like, with the music mix, why don't I just take us back 10 years to 2018, 2019 and drop some of this old school hip hop and R&B. See what it feels like.
Exactly. So you mean 10 years ago versus today?
Right.
So in other words, you will play like a Usher song from 10 years ago, but then you'll play like a Chris Brown song today.
You could say that.
Oh, okay. So you'll take like an Ice Cube song from back in the day, but then play like a Lil Uzi verse today.
Let's just say I'll take like a Lil Wayne from today and put another Lil Wayne from back in the day.
That's what I'm talking about. DJ Dano, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Funny Don't Stop show on Dash Radio. We'll be right back. Man, I don't even know where to start. I just want to say shout out to everybody all over the world. It's like kind of making me feel really emotional right now. Dude, in the last 3 minutes, I've got hits from all over the entire world. I'm talking about from New York to New Mexico to Valley Glen, Virginia, Philly. I got to give a shout out to Philly because I will be in Philadelphia at the end of this month at the Punchline with my boy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be my boy comedian Skeeter. It's gonna be crazy. I'm fucking this gum up. This shit is good as hell. It tastes like a steak right now. But before we go any further, DJ Dano, we just did the little 10-year challenge. We're playing some old school versus some new school, and I don't know who else is with me on this, but I miss the old Kanye.
I miss the old Kanye,
like
straight from the GOAT
man.
Kanye, from the soul Kanye, from the GOAT Kanye.
Yeah.
Jesus walks Kanye.
Do you know Kanye? That was the hit, though. That's
How has he changed, man? I don't know who wants to start. How has Kanye changed? And be honest, I'm just going to start it. I'm going to set it off and let y'all go with it. Do you think it is the Kardashians? Do you think that has anything to do with this man's bipolarism, his ups and downs?
No.
Whoever wants to take the mic. You know what, Dara? We'll let you go first.
Yeah, give it to
thanks.
Dara.
Thanks.
Go for it, Dara.
No pressure.
Tell us about it.
I think it's within himself. I don't know. You know what? But I hear about the Kardashian curse or whatever. But I mean, but honestly, I feel you have the strength within yourself, and you have choices. You know what I mean? You might get inspired by some. You might get what's the word? Swayed. You might get persuaded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's more words I can go on, but I think ultimately the decision is on him to make the choice of what he wants to do. So I don't necessarily think. I think that probably plays a role in it because they live in a more reality. Yes, he is in the entertainment business and everyone sees him on TV, but they are filmed every day, like in their home, in their everyday life, and maybe being around it. It might be different. The energy might have kind of caught onto him a little bit, and he subconsciously is not aware of it.
Right.
And, but I don't know if it necessarily 100% took effect on why he is behaving the way he is.
Sed Brass.
Yeah.
You're from Chicago, by the way. Shout out Chicago, because I see my Chi-Town people in the
South Side Chicago.
And I know you're a
South
huge
Side.
Kanye West fan.
Yeah.
A lot of us are dealing with a lot of craziness right now because you and me both. Not only are you one of my best friends in this world, we both love R. Kelly, we both love Kanye West, but these two dudes have flipped the switches on us like amazingly in the last year and a half. So I got to ask, what's your feeling on? Yeah,
Kanye,
they're both from Chicago too.
Yeah, Chi-Town.
Okay.
Yeah, Kanye for me, it's kind of disappointing. It's like a girl that you fell in love with, and now she's like dating somebody else, and you've moved on. But you still feel some type of way seeing how she's handling herself with the other dude. Not that you want to be with her no more, but it's like you still seeing her kind of act foul when you would think she would be doing better with herself.
Right.
And so that's kind of how I've likened Kanye. in the situation that you're in. I don't blame it on the Kardashians, even though I'm not a big interracial marriage guy.
Okay.
But
so you like that chocolate. You're gonna when you do get married one day, it's definitely gonna be a black woman.
It's definitely gotta be an African American sister.
Even if a white girl comes into your life and licks your balls from the back. like they've never been licked before. You're not gonna.
Well, that's the thing. You don't put yourself in those positions.
Lickety
right?
split.
You don't put yourself in those positions, so you never get a chance to know what it is. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. So you never put yourself in them positions.
But sometimes alcohol will put you in a position where you get your balls licked from the back.
Yeah,
exactly.
alcohol
That's
just
true.
makes you do what
It's
you
true.
want to do. It just brings out what you want to do anyway. People blame stuff on alcohol. Made me do something I didn't want to do. Alcohol just releases the inhibitions to make you do what you wanted to do and say what you want to say anyway.
But be honest, did you ever want your balls licked from the back? I'm just curious.
Not from a white girl.
Not from a white girl?
No.
Well, guess what, Sed? There's
Sed.
not going to be too many sisters that want to lick balls from the back.
Said you have.
In fact, if you're a black woman out there and you lick balls from the back, give us a call. 310-986-6610. That's 310-986-6610. Said he would only get his balls licked from a black woman and not a white girl. I don't know if that's true or not.
Said you haven't lived.
Tell him about it, Dara. It's your call.
Let him know, Dara.
Why does it got to be that I licked balls from the back?
Well,
You've never licked balls from the back in your life?
Okay, well,
You speaking up for him, so you know what I mean.
College?
You must be
not
volunteering.
from the back.
The side?
That's a little abrasive. Okay, let's.
Not
that's
if you
like,
shave. Oh, okay.
Ayo. Hello. It's like,
Savvy.
good morning.
Savvy, have you
Top
ever
of
had
the
your
morning.
balls licked from... I'm sorry, Savvy. Back to Kanye.
Kanye.
Before
Tell us
we
about
talk
your balls.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
trying to see what is the thing about the direction it
Yeah,
comes
why?
from.
Why?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, why does it got to
man.
be balls from the back?
How did we
Why
come
can't
up
it just
with
be
balls
like?
from
Why
the
can't it
back?
just be
I
like
don't
cup
know.
the balls?
I don't know.
You know,
Balls licked from the
smush
side.
the balls.
I'm
Why
not
can't-
gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. My wife might be mad at me, but she's a black woman.
Uh-oh.
And she
Here we
licks
go.
balls from the back every Thursday. So give it up for my wife. Give it up for my wife. And that's why I'm never leaving the nest. That is why I got 2 beautiful kids.
Hey,
Nigga, look
but
at
you
my
know-
babies. My babies are beautiful. You know why? Because she licked my balls from the
Oh,
back.
this dude.
Oh my
man.
But you know
God.
what? I got to thank
Amazing.
Alex for some hygienic tips that he gave me back in the day, man.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Because he is my
Yes.
best friend.
Please tell me.
Yes.
I've got to hear about this
I gotta
hygienic
give Alex
from
the
this
credit
fucking
for it.
asshole.
Yes, I gotta give Alex the credit for it. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't the most shaven brother. When it came to hygienics and keeping yourself up or whatever. And
Right.
he was like, bro, if you want to get your dick sucked, you gotta shave your hair off your balls.
Period.
So I was like, okay, cool.
Period.
But then you took it to another level and said you got to go to CVS because we don't have ball washing tips.
Yeah.
For black
See,
men.
there's no aisle. Basically, what I told him was women have a whole aisle in Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, just for coochie maintenance, right?
Yeah, that's true.
See, the upkeep of the coochie, right? So this should not be a bitch out there right now smelling like calamari or deep sea bass, okay? Every bitch out there should be smelling like honeysuckle rose, raspberry mango, lily jasper.
Yeah.
All the coochie should be smelling good, right?
Lily Jasper.
Because they have
Man,
products
that's
for
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
There is no ball cleanser.
Yeah.
There is no nut be gone section in
Not be gone.
yeah in such. So we have to get creative. And I was telling my boy that because he said that he had it's okay. We throwing stuff out there right now. He had a situation a few years ago where a girl went down on him, and he was telling me that she was tripping all of a sudden. I was like, why? Why she trip on you? I heard she's like the best in town and shit, right?
The best in town.
Wow.
But I guess, from what I heard, he told me his balls smelled like gumbo that day. Right?
Damn.
So I was like, as a homeboy, I'm gonna tell you how to fix gumbo balls. Okay. The first thing you gotta do, nigga, is shave the afro. Hair
Sure,
equals
true.
odor. I know this dude's looking at me right now like, this nigga right here. I'm serious. Shave the hair off your nuts. And plus, it makes your dick look bigger, nigga. If you got a 4-inch dick, but you have 6 inches of hair, nigga, it's gonna look like you had your pee-pee removed. Okay? Now, if you shave 4 inches, nigga, you look like you got a Louisville slugger up in this bitch, right? And take this from a dude that gets his dick sucked a lot. Okay, trust me, what you do is you got to go to the baby section. All the men out there, truck drivers, I see my Instagram is going crazy right now. Motherfuckers are laughing. Motherfuckers are saying gumbo balls.
Gumbo ball.
But what you need to do is, fellas, take notes. Shave your nuts, okay? Doc, you got to shave your nuts. Raul, shave your nuts. Dano, shave it. Dano, you look like you ain't shaving your nuts since 89. your girl ain't seen your dick since 02, nigga. Listen. Shave your nuts. And trust me, what you do is you go to the baby section. Every Rite Aid, every CVS, every Walgreens has a baby section. And it's called the aloe vera baby gel, okay? It comes in shea butter, chamomile, and raspberry.
This motherfucker knows his ball technique
I know
really
my
well.
ball technique. When you shave,
It comes in aloe, shea butter, and
raspberry just came in
green
Thursday.
tea. Was that green tea?
Green tea's coming out in March.
Just came in Thursday.
Yeah. So watch. You think I'm bullshitting? Shave your nuts, right? Now you look like you got a brand new dick, right? Lather your balls, front to back, back to side, because you never know. You might get your balls licked from the back, right?
Do you use the exfoliant gloves?
Say it again.
Do you use the exfoliant gloves?
No, they're my balls. No. So it's okay.
Well, it's an extra scrub.
No, I hear what you're saying, but usually, some guys may need that because the skin around your balls might look like sandpaper and shit, right? But I have nice, smooth, textured balls. That's what my wife told me, right? So basically, long story short, the next time, trust me, fellas, you're laughing right the fuck now. The next time you're about to get some head and your balls are shaven and your nuts smell inviting, she's gonna go down there and go, oh, it smells so good, I just want to taste it. And that's when you say your grace first, bitch. Clean balls, ladies and gentlemen.
He told the story way better than I could have told.
Please scrub your nuts.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
So
please scrub your nuts.
Scrub your nuts.
I haven't had those encounters, and let me tell you, I have had a very, very scary encounter where I thought I wasn't gonna make it out alive.
The nuts smell that bad?
Do we have any callers? I think we have a caller. We have some callers.
We have a caller?
Are these about the?
All right, what's up? Let's talk. Who is it? Talk to us. I can't hear.
All right, well.
Hold on 1 second.
Give us 2 seconds. We're coming in live.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Gumbo balls.
Balls on your chin.
First caller of the show.
Yeah.
This is we've been on. We shoot.
This is the first caller of the show. We're talking about a good old fashioned Balchinian.
Balchinian.
Who's ever had a Balchinian? Ladies, have you ever given yourself like a little tea bag, just a little, like you put a little.
But you know what it is? Okay. I found when you have shaven balls and they smell good, your woman or your significant other, they really appreciate that because it's the thought that counts.
Very nice.
I knew you were going to be down in my nutsack region this evening.
Very nice.
So I wanted to make it invite. It's almost like the same thing as when you use the restroom and you spray. It's respect.
Yeah.
It is.
Now, if you're the type dude that you don't get your dick sucked, and no one's ever down there by your balls, your shit can look like the Mojave Desert. You know what I mean? Your shit can smell like an alley.
Yeah.
My balls are minty.
Okay,
fresh.
caller, we have a
caller. We got another caller?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, caller? Who is this? Where you calling from?
Yo, this is Suave calling from Clarke.
Oh my
Suave.
God.
He sounds like his balls are shaved.
Actually, they are. He's a huge porn star.
It is?
Yes. I know that sounds crazy that we know that.
Wait. Oh, you're a porn star?
Yes. Tell him who you are, Suave.
Suave Triple X, the gangster of porn.
Suave, let me give her a little background about you real quick. He is the Michael Jackson of porn.
Are you serious?
I am not bullshit.
So
how many porn movies have you done, Suave, over the years?
Over 1,000 movies, scenes.
Oh, wow. That's good money, huh?
No, they have sex stats. He did over 1,000 movies and he busted, was it like 2,700 nuts?
Damn.
At least.
Yeah, so they keep, in basketball, they keep the 3-point. If you got a triple-double, how many times you fouled out. They actually keep sex stats like in 1,000 movies.
I never knew that.
You didn't know that? He's busted.
Wow.
And you were second, I think, in the world. Like, so you were 2,700 nuts, and I think Mr. Marcus was like 4,200 nuts.
Right, but I can surpass him because, there's a lane there open because of,
He's still
Okay.
Wow, so you're like the Kobe of nut drops.
Pretty
Well,
much.
I'm like the LeBron. I'm coming up from the back.
Coming up from the back.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. And Suave, don't you have a book that people can go get and buy?
I do have a book. It's out on Amazon called How I Became the Gangster of Porn.
How you became the gangster of porn. So you think so we have very interesting people.
So that sounds like a very like a nice light Sunday read.
Hey, yo, I got a question for you.
Dara, you can't read that on the Sabbath.
No,
though.
that's real
You gotta
talk.
make sure you can't read that on the Sabbath.
Sunday is Sabbath? Okay, I'm back to you.
Hey, Suave, my boy Savvy here has a question for you.
Yeah, hey, Suave, what's up, man? It's your boy Savvy Amusing, bro.
Savvy, what's the deal?
What's up, big homie? Yo, I got a question, man. I always wondered, was there a rest period in between sessions? Like, how you able to keep it hard, hammering all them chicks, man? Like, is there a rest period?
Money is the motivator. So, you know, what you talking about what the
My man.
Wow.
Yeah. So what the underlying goal is to get that bread. You ain't tripping off of nothing else, but knocking out them four positions.
Yeah.
And busting that nut in her face.
Yeah, exactly.
And grabbing that check.
My man.
And see what a lot of people don't know, because I've known Suave a whole lot of years. A lot of people don't know that it's actually an art form. Am I right, Suave?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's an art form. It's like the same way you got rappers, you got singers, you got doctors, you got lawyers,
right?
You got porn stars. What's so crazy, people try to down them, but guess what? When that doctor goes home,
right?
When that lawyer goes home,
right?
When that basketball player goes home,
right?
They cutting on some porn.
That's true.
I mean, you don't even realize, Suave, that some of the stuff they've seen you do over the years, people go home and try those moves. Like the same way when you see Michael Jordan do a jump shot, or you see Chris Brown rap and sing, you'd be like, how did he do that? How did he bust a nut 5 times in 6 minutes? Like,
yeah,
damn.
you be trying to figure it out. You be like, is this some sort of trickery to this?
Hey, Suave, so what do you think about the Funny Don't Stop show, man?
Oh, man, I love it, man. I mean, shit. You talking about this show right here?
Yes, my new show. You know what? I'm gonna be honest
Suave, he's probably jerking off right now.
Or he's fucking right now.
He's probably in the middle of nutting right now as he's talking to us.
Suave over there getting some.
Suave, let me ask you a question, Suave. So how are you seeing us right now? How did you catch us on Instagram, or did you catch us on Facebook Live? I want to know. Taking a little poll here.
On Alex Thomas, IG Live.
On the IG Live. Got it. All right, cool. Good to know.
Well, guess what, Suave? I need you to.
What's up? And he didn't respond and shout me out.
It's
let me call his brother up.
That's okay. It's hard, because we're balancing all these different phones and computers and get.
Well, I appreciate you, Suave.
I heard what you were balancing.
Hello.
Hey. That's why he really called. That's why he called.
Yeah,
he called her for real.
Hey.
Share it on your page.
Hey, you know what? You need to follow her. Literally.
Oh, Jesus. No, please don't.
Hey, Suave, I appreciate you calling, man. I want you to spread the word. Let everybody know about the Funny Don't Stop show, man. We got a great team here. We're going to keep this thing going, man. And I'm going to have you on the show as a guest soon so you can meet Dara live.
Yeah.
What? I don't know if my mom's going to approve, Suave.
Pin the number on your IG.
There you go.
He said put your number on IG.
You're looking at my face right now as we're talking, right?
You can pin the number.
It's not happening.
Pin the number.
It's not happening. See my face?
Yo, Dara's scared. She's scared. Don't be scared.
All right, Suave, man. Good talking to you, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Dara sound like she's scared.
I'm not scared of the dick. I throw lips to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch. Remember
Dara?
Little Kim, what?
Okay.
Little
Hey, Alex, Suave on there.
Alex is
Hey, make sure y'all sit Dara over here, man. I will show y'all what motivate me. Show me them titties, shit.
And let me tell you, he's a real gangster.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah, no, good.
Like, that nigga has been on trains and he's carjacked trains.
I can tell. Man.
No
Let me Google this nigga, man.
So,
no disrespect, it's not going to work out. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. So, right before we got into porn and balls licked from the back, I don't know.
We're talking about Kanye.
We were talking about Kanye.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, well, you know what? I got a surprise for everybody.
Okay, go ahead.
I just didn't know when to do it or how to do it, but you know what? We're having so much fun here. LeBron James already did a little interview with us earlier, but a lot of people know I've known Kanye West for years, right?
Okay.
Yes.
In fact, one of his biggest videos ever, Kanye's workout plan, if y'all remember that. That was actually a video that I wrote and that I was in, and my character was in there, right? So we became good friends in there. Yes, he's tripped out and changed and everything, but we still keep in contact throughout the good and the bad with everything. So I got an interview with him, and all right, I lied to you. He's actually here right now, ladies and He's here right now, but he can only stay for like 5 minutes.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kanye West. Let him hear that.
Yo, I had to come. I was in the area because I constantly do work down here in Hollywood, so I had to come see the Funny Don't Stop show with Alex Thomas and the crew.
I appreciate that, yay. Hey, man,
Yo.
I got a quick question, man. I'm just going to get straight to the point, man. Was that a publicity stunt? Are you really friends with Donald Trump? Were you just trying to sell albums? You can be honest with me because we go way back.
No, Donald Trump he's really my friend. Donald Trump is my friend, like pretty much like how Kim is to her friend Jonathan.
Okay.
Donald Trump is my friend that same way.
Really?
Yes.
And so he knows your music. Has he ever, has he straight up told you he's
listens
bought an
to
album?
my music all the time because he has that dragon fire.
Oh, okay.
One of his favorite songs is Flashing Lights because he likes to see the paparazzi flash the lights when he was inaugurated after Obama was out of office.
Oh, okay. So what do you feel about this? I mean, you're black and you have black followers.
Right.
You're from Chicago.
Right.
What is your feeling? And one other thing. I know when you've gone platinum and double, triple platinum and triple platinum, it ain't just black people that are buying your music. You have white people. You have Hispanics.
I'm all for diversity, even though I'm from Chicago. I'm all for diversity.
Okay, so what about that wall? What about that wall he's trying to build?
The wall, look, Donald Trump is trying to do something with the wall. He trying to keep out the bad people, man. You gotta let him do his job, man. You gotta let Trump do his job, Alex.
Okay, no, I get it, man. I'm not for him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think he's on some bullshit. You know what I mean? It could be because I'm black. It could be because a nigga just gave a championship team some Big Macs at the fucking White House.
Yeah.
That bothered me, man. How did that feel? How do you feel about that?
But everybody eats Big Macs, Alex Thomas. Everybody eats Big Macs.
Well, I don't eat red meat anymore, Kanye.
Everybody, last I checked, it was brown after he cooked it on the grill, Alex. Everything's not red after you cook it.
Okay.
You ain't got all the answers, Alex. Seriously, man.
Okay, but I feel you on that, and I'm not trying to start. I'm not trying to start no beef now.
No, I'm not either. But I'm just trying to let you know something, man. Like everybody black don't have to be a Democrat, Alex.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat? Yeah?
I mean, I'm woke. I am woke. I don't identify myself with a party. I am just woke. Nigga. Okay, all right. Well, I got one more question because I know you got to get back to Kim and the babies, man. The Yeezys, man. I'm hearing that they used to be the #1 selling shoe, but now because of all the mess with Kanye and you visiting the White House, I heard your shoe sales are down now. People are saying that. Is that the truth? That is
or
not
is that
accurate.
some bullshit?
That's not accurate. Where did you get that? Google?
Well, actually, Van Lathan from TMZ told me that.
Van, you know what? I'm not going. Look, Van tried to turn up on me, man. So
How?
I'm not. He
What
tried
he
to
say?
turn. Yo, man, he gonna try to tell me that I try to sound smart to dumb people. That's what Van told me. Now I was being nice because Harvey was there, man. And you know I don't like paparazzi, but I didn't want to get into it with Harvey. But my shoes are actually the top seller, especially since I've been beefing with Drake. The price went up because it's always gonna be stripes over checks, man. Straight up.
So what's the beef with you and Drake?
The beef with me and Drake is he calls my wife Kiki, and nobody calls my wife Kiki but me, man. Straight up.
How did he know? But how did he know that about the Kiki? Because she's never publicly did that.
I don't know, man. All I know is nobody should speak on my wife, man. That's my wife. You know, maybe Ray J told him. I don't know, but I just don't want him speaking on my wife. That is my wife, man.
Okay, well, there you have it, you guys.
Yo.
Kanye West in the building. He came here and spoke the real truth. He loves his wife. Trump is his boy. Hey, man,
right.
Regardless, we still black men, and I appreciate you, man. And I want you to come back in the future, man. Come back and hang out with us on the Funny Don't Stop show. Can you do that for us?
No doubt, man. Just hit me up in advance, man. And if I'm not in Chicago or Calabasas, I'll come by.
Okay. Kanye West, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Kanye West.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yo, that was deep right there.
That was deep, right? I know that's one of your boys,
Yo,
too.
that's man. I told you, it's just like an ex-girl, man. You know, it's like, man, I'm glad he's healthy though, man, and he's back doing his thing. You know, the Hazel Eye thing, I can't really get with, but you know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I still got love for Kanye.
Right. DJ Dano, I got a question, man. You know, get that mic, man. So you being a DJ and you knowing about music, What's your feeling on the old Kanye versus this new Kanye versus the producer versus the rapper? I mean, what is it?
Well, as a producer, he's dope because that's what he tells us. As an artist, he's dope because that's what he tells us. As a personality, he's crazy. Dude, I mean, you asked that question earlier, like when did he flip out? It was right when his mom died. He had no more guidance. So he kind of lost his insight, and now he got that Kardashian love going on. We hope that he maintains his manhood, because you've seen what they do to men over there. It's some strong women.
It's kind of crazy though when you think about it. You wonder, was there like a huge meeting? Did they have a meeting and they go, guys, it's chocolate from here on out? Because when you think about it, every one of them got them a black baby.
Everybody except Courtney.
Except Courtney. And they're probably trying to recruit her over to hook up with like Lil Uzi Vert or something. Or one of these niggas in the street. Kodak Black.
Bigger, you know she converted.
Yep. Speaking of asses getting bigger, I have a quick question to our producer. Doc, how much time do we have? Because we've had, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 5 minutes. We had a 2-hour window here on the Funny Don't Stop show. That should just let you know how crazy this is going to be every single week. Because we have not even scratched the surface, but we have had so much fun. Oh, Dara, do you want to say something? Say something, Dara.
But he has scratched his nuts like 5 times since we were sitting here. At least 5. He did, and then to my left, we're just grazing the nuts.
But I love how you keeping notes, though.
Yeah, she's keeping notes. She's good.
I see everying. I'm observant.
She has a third eye, huh?
My eyes are up here.
Eyes up here. Okay.
Yeah. So, wait, I want to find out something real quick. So I know people got things going on in their own lives too. We only got 5 minutes left, so maybe everybody talk about what they got going on. We'll start with you, Sed. What you got going on, man? And then let them know where they can find you. What's going on in your life real quick. Let them know real quick.
Yeah, check me out. I'm very conscious on Instagram, Sed Brass, at SEDBRASS. Right now I'm working on a book, writing a lot of conscious things that I've observed, archaeological and anthropological studies that I've been working on. I'm working on the etymology of the word Negro, from Ebro, Negro, Hebo.
I got to stop you right there because you be coming with words that I have never heard in my entire life. Did you say edamame?
Edamame?
What did you say? I know, say edamame with an allergy on it. What was the word?
Etymology.
Okay, now understand, anytime you say something, I'm going to have to ask you to break that down because I put $1 billion that nigga don't know what an etymology is.
I don't.
Yeah,
is that like an emoji?
Yeah, it's the study of how languages. It's the study of how words change over time. Yeah,
he's so cold-blooded with it.
It's a study how words change over time. Say that again.
Etymology.
Etymology.
Yeah,
I knew that.
That's Sed Brass, ladies and gentlemen, AKA.
Give us an example.
Yeah, so my book or thesis that I'm working on is actually Negro. So I have studied that the word Negro have morphed over a period of time. Of course, we knew Niger. Of course, we know Negro. Of course, we know the slanderous word. But before Negro, that word etymology came from Hebo. When you look at the bill of sale for Negroes, you see Negro for sale. You also saw Hebo for sale.
Nigga, please. So look, we only have 2 minutes left. So Sarah,
I'm gonna punch her right in his fucking mouth.
it's Sarah. I just be fucking with her.
The reason why he says Sarah because I always say Sarah with a D.
Yeah, so I have to keep saying to myself Sarah, meaning Dara.
Yeah, some people say Dara, but Sarah with a D.
Am I right though? I always would say Dara, and you would correct me, and I'm like, I have to say Sarah like Dara.
I actually didn't correct him for a while, but then I was like, I got to tell him, like, it's Dara. I love you, but it's fucking.
Tell us what's going on with you. We got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up. So just go follow me on Only One Dara. I'll fill you in next week on all the crazy stuff and a lot of fun productions and things that are going on in my life and comedy and all kinds of loveliness that I know you're gonna love. So ONLY, the number 1 DARA on Instagram. That's how you go find me. I'm gonna pass the mic over here to Savvy.
Savvy, SAVVY _ amusing AMUSING on Instagram and anything other social. Twitter.
DJ Dano.
Yo.
Tell them where they can find you, man.
Oh, man. You can catch me
in the club, bottle full of
Nah,
bug.
we ain't in the club no more, man. I'm up at my tree house, get my mix on. It's a two-story. And You come check me out anytime on a live TV show because, that's what we do. But I'm not out in the streets like that, man. That was back in the day.
Yeah, you're a grown-ass man now.
Yeah. So you catch me at the Treehouse mostly. But you can follow me on my socials, man. I am DJ Dano, D-A-N-N-O. Holla back.
Hey guys, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is going to be, it's already an amazing show. You see this amazing team that I'm surrounded by. I need, shout out to my producer. Big round of applause for Doc. Everybody, big round of applause for Doc.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Ski. And I also want to say thanks to Dash Radio, man. Everybody download the app. Dash Radio. Spread the word. You're going to be checking us out every week. Follow me on Instagram at funnyman Alex Thomas. The hashtag is the funny don't stop, and also the other hashtag is the funny don't stop show. And I can't get out of here without giving a big shout out to our videographer and our photographer. The man is gonna make sure that y'all see this on YouTube every week. Big round of applause for Raul. Give it up for Raul. And one last person, I gotta give a shout out to my lovely wife Brazy and my beautiful 2 little kids, Legend and Halo. Yes. Thanks a lot, you guys. The Funny Don't Stop Show. We're gonna see y'all next week.
Funny don't stop.
The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. Hey, the funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop shows.